Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Thursday morning, August 15th, 2024, here at Forex Smart Trade. Our goal is to help you become a successful and profitable currency trader, and we do that by teaching you how to use our simple yet very predictive proprietary trading indicators. And we do that with personalized one-on-one training. And we think that's the most efficient, effective way to get you from point A to point B. So with that, let's jump right in and see what we've got this morning. We need to start with listening to this guy, and then we'll get going.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker. We make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the ways we teach is by doing these live trade sessions. Gives you an opportunity to see an experienced trader walk through their analysis, which you can then learn from and replicate. I do 3 live trade sessions a week. Tuesday and Thursday morning at this time, and then Monday afternoon at 3:30. Every afternoon, I send out an overnight trade setup for you to copy. Again, to see how accurate it is, see if it works, and see if it's for you. When you become a regular member, we do sessions every day, 10 in the morning, 6 in the evening, and you can see we've got lots of different instructional classes in addition to that. We think that just like an athlete training, you've got to continue to practice, get coaching to stay on top of your game, and that's what we do. I like to work off of a little checklist that helps me stay focused and make sure I'm not forgetting anything. And checklists have been shown to improve performance. Every day I like to restart the green chart, or refresh the green chart, I should say, so that it clears out the memory, picks up any updates. At the end of every day, I like to do a review, or the beginning of the next day, do a review of what trades didn't go the way I predicted, and try to figure out why. I find it to be a very useful exercise to just continue to fine tune the precision of what I'm doing. And again, you'll for the athletics analogy, teams look at game film after a game to see what they did wrong so they can improve it. We do the same. On Tuesday we took a trade on the AUD CAD, and we ended up getting stopped out on it. It was 11 pip trade. Let's go back. I've teed it up to the 13th, 6:55. One of the great things about our simulator is that you can go back to a specific point in time and look exactly at what you're looking at when you took the trade. So right before 7, we took this trade. Here's the 1 hour chart. We are overbought. All the lines are going down. We've got the double cross, reds on top, blacks on top. So we get the 3 points here. Slope of the green line is greater than 45 degrees. The green line's entering the channel, but not yet halfway. So this is a terrific setup. Jump up to the TNTs, 2 orange lines, thick orange, thin orange going down, supporting the sell signal. Dotted blue going up. When blue goes up, that means sell. So 3 of the 4 here telling me sell. And we have sideways pressure with red on top. What makes the pressure sideways is the green line's going down, the red line's going up. So I've got a point here, 3 points here, 3 points here for 7 points. When I have the 7 points, I then confirm it by looking at where the 2 hour chart is and where the 4 hour chart is. And specifically, I'm looking for where the majors are. And ideally, I want them to be above the blue line. They, in this case, are above the blue line coming down, which is okay. They can be still going up, but I just want them above the blue line, because if this signal weakens, the likelihood is I'll still get the trade, but it'll just take longer to happen. So I won't lose, but I'll get the trade. So here we've got the confirmation on the 2. We've got the confirmation on the 4. In fact, the 2 hours are good. This is a good signal to trade off of, and you can go for more pips off of a 2 hour chart than you can off of a 4 hour chart, 1 hour chart. So I like all of this. So the setup is good. So let's go forward and see. So we're at 6:54. So I'm going to go forward. It's going to take me to the end of the hour. So this is about the price we got in at. So the end of the hour. Let's go to the end of the next hour. All right. So it's moving in the right direction. Going through the channel, So everything looks good here. Now, what I may have done at this point, if a trade goes, say, 3 to 4 pips positive, which this is, I would have at times I will. So this is 4 pips positive. Move my stop loss up, and that way, if for some reason it reverses, I'll just get out at break even. So once it, 2 pips, there's too much variability. You'll get stopped out. But 4 pips, if you move it up at 4 pips profitable, I find that's okay, that you won't get stopped out. So let's go to the next hour. It goes down even a little bit more. It goes out to about 6 pips. So we got the direction right. It started moving. This is a trade, though, that you have to determine what your take profit is. And then it reversed. And then on that reverse, and you can see everybody changed here. So the direction was right. It moved the right way. The improvement here would have been to just pick up the stop loss or move the stop loss up, so that when it reverses like this, and then on that next hour, it took us out. So, so whatever caused this change, that happens. I'm okay with that. The signal was good, and we had the opportunity here not to lose money. So, all right. So with that, let's just keep going on. The one better thing I could have done here was just move the stop loss up after it went 4 pips negative. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. We don't trade on the news, but we do want to know what the news is so that we can kind of trade around it, because the news can cause prices to jump around. So I like to get the news from forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 categories. Yellow, which is low impact. I ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact. I ignore those. Some people pay attention to them, but I don't. And red items, which are high impact. So this morning at 8:30, we've got some news on the USD. Also, in Europe, it's a holiday in France. It's a holiday in Italy. So Euro is going to be trading at kind of a lower volume. It's not a holiday, I guess, in Germany. But the indicators don't work as well when there's lower volume. So I tend to not trade. If it's a bank holiday somewhere, it's better not to trade it. So if you are still in last night's trade, when I got up this morning, it was about break even. I closed it. I closed the trade on last night's overnight trade. I also closed the Bitcoin trade. It was about $600 profitable in the morning. I'm expecting those trades to have closed by the time I get up. Once I get up and it's still open, I did look at the chart, but since we get this news item coming up, I just went ahead and closed it. So if you haven't closed it yet, I would close it. We'll look for a new trade. So with that, let's jump right in and see what we've got. I've got too many windows here open. Oops. All right, so the chart we're going to trade off of is the Light 6 Major. It is one of the standard charts. It's a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs. Why do we not have? All right, so we're refreshing again. All right, so here, 6 different currency pairs on this first chart. They're all US based. I start with the middle section of the chart, which is what we call the majors and minors. I am looking for situations. Red and green line is the major indicator. Black and gray line is the minor indicator. I am looking for situations where the lines, the majors and minors, are either above this horizontal blue line, which is the overbought line, or below this horizontal red line, which is the oversold line. Basically, if I catch it down here, I want to ride it up through the channel, and you can see the green arrow, the green candle here. So here on the Australian US dollar, we had just reached overbought. The majors have started to turn, but the minors haven't. I want all the lines going in the same direction, so I don't have that here. Now, we're not going to trade the USD this morning, but it doesn't hurt to go through to be able to identify what a good setup is. Euro USD, we're in the middle of the channel, and the two majors and minors don't agree. Majors coming down, minors going up. Same on the pound USD, overbought, majors going up, minors sideways. US Canadian dollar, majors going up, minors going down. Dollar Swiss franc, overbought. Everybody's starting to come down, but the red line isn't really coming down. It's horizontal. It might be coming down a little bit, but we don't have the double cross where the red is crossed over. When it's going down, I want the red line on top, and we don't quite have that here. US yen touched overbought. Everybody's going down. We've got the double cross. So we've got the 3 points here. This is a nice signal. There's terrific steepness on the green line. Green line has entered the channel, which I like. Green line is less than halfway, which I like. The lines are all clustered, which I like. So those are all pluses. 2 orange lines going down, supporting the sell signal, dotted blue going up. So 3 of the 4, I need at least 3 of the 4. And I have down pressure, very weak down pressure. What makes it weak is the slope of the line and how close the lines are, but both lines are going down. So 1 point here, 3 points here, 3 points here. This is a good setup. But again, we're not going to trade the dollar this morning. But this is a nice trade. I have cloned this chart. Let's go ahead and take a look with non-US pairs. So let's see what we've got here this morning. So euro pound oversold. Everybody's going down. You know, can you make money if you take a trade when it's oversold and going down? Yes, you can. And on certain trade strategies, it's okay. On this trade strategy, on the 1 hour chart, I don't like to take a sell when we're oversold, because at some point this is going to turn, and I don't want to get caught when it turns. AUD JPY overbought. Everybody's going down, double cross. So 3 points here, good steepness on the green line. Green line's just entering the channel. When I jump up to the TNTs, only one of the orange lines are supporting and one of the blue lines. So I only have two of the 4. I want at least 3 of the 4. So I'm going to pass. The other thing is the time of day. It's evening in both of these markets. On a 1 hour chart, I want it to be daytime in one of these markets. So even if we had 3 of the 4 here, I'm not going to take a trade on the AUD JPY at this time of day. Euro Canadian dollar. We're oversold, just entered the channel. The majors are sideways, so we don't have everybody going up. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. We don't have agreement. Majors are again sideways. Myers coming down. Pound yen oversold. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. Good steepness on the green line. Lines are clustered. Green lines entering the channel. So nice 3 points here. 2 orange lines going down, supporting the sell signal here. Dotted blue going up. Oh, we've got up pressure with green on top. I like this signal. I like this signal. Just for the heck of it, I want to see. We don't have the pressure here, but just to take a look. We have the confirmation. If I have the signal here, I confirm it by looking at the 2 hour and the 4 hour, and I want both to be overbought. Both are overbought, and the green is coming down. We've got the majors coming down. Doesn't have to come down, but this is a more positive. Overbought. Let me take a look and just look at what the chart is. So since I trade this regularly, I already have my support and resistance already put on here. And our issue is we're sitting right on this line. I like to trade within the channel of the support and resistance. Support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. You can see they stopped. Now here, it could be either of these lines. So that's why I've got one blue line in here, because it looks like it's sometimes bouncing in here and sometimes it's bouncing up here. This other line is more clear. You can clearly see it's stopping at a certain spot. So when I trade, I like to trade within those regions. Since we're in this channel, taking a sell, I don't like to trade through the line. So we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that if we don't have another trade, and maybe take a pending trade. So pound yen, euro, Australian dollar oversold going down. Let's go to another group. Canadian dollar, yen. Overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. So 3 points. Good steepness on the green line. Green line's entering the channel. Lines are clustered. So lots of positive there. 2 orange lines coming down. Dotted blue going up. And we've got down pressure. Down pressure with green on top. It's very weak down pressure. So let us see. Let's do the confirmation. CAD JPY. And it's a sell. So to confirm it, I am going to look at a full chart. CAD JPY. The 2 hour isn't overbought. The major isn't. It's in the middle of the channel and turning. I feel much better if it was overbought. I feel much better if it was overbought. I'm still thinking about this. Just for the heck of it, let's take a look at let's just take a look at what the chart looks like. You can see the other day from our Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, how good our lines were. Bounced, came down, bounced, went up, bounced, then broke through, bounce, bounce, bounce. Canadian dollar, JPY. So let's scrunch it up a little bit. When you scrunch it up, it gives you more data points to draw the line in. So I drop a line in. It looks like it stopped in here, right in here. And they tend to be about 30, 40 pips apart. Stopping in here, over here, over here. So let's open this back up so we can see it a little bit better. 106.62 to 10. Oh, that's 100 pips. That's a little much. Let's see if we can tighten this up a little bit. Right in here. And let's stopping in here, stopping in here. You might even argue that. So 96 to 53, that's a kind of a reasonable distance. All right, so I like this. And how much room we've got. We've got 45 pips to there. 26 pips to there. 16 pips to there. Let's just go back and take a look at it one more time. we're going to go ahead and take a sell on this, even though we don't have the confirmation here. It's not oversold. It has turned. It is going down. And if we look over on the day chart, there's down pressure on the majors. So I am going to, even though we don't have the confirmation I traditionally like, this itself is good enough that we can trade off of. So we're going to take a sell on the Canadian dollar yen. So you can put that in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader, open up MetaTrader. I don't have Canadian dollar yen open here, so I'm going to go to File, New Chart, and that's going to probably be down in this third category, Canadian dollar yen right here. I am going to make it a 1 hour chart, so I'm looking at the same thing. I'm going to, this is a demo account, and it's got my lot size. When I click to new order, my lot size is a function of how much is in my account. So I can take anywhere from the ideal lot size is moving this decimal place over 4 spots, so 0.62. So I can take anywhere from half of that, half a point 62, which would be 0.3, to double it, which would be 1.2. So I'm going to take 1.2. I'm going to double it, market sell, right click, go to modify, and I'm going to take 16 pips. So 16 pips is 160 points. Just add an extra 0. Click this little blue button. It does copy. I'm going to use a 3-to-1, which is about 3 times 15 is 45. Just add an extra 0. Then click the modify button. And you know what? I'm going to pull this up just a little bit so that it's touching this candle. So it's within here. And actually I'm going to pull it up a little bit more because I want to catch this, catch all of these. So we did a sell on the pound yen, Canadian dollar yen, with a take profit of 107.296, and a stop loss of 107.861. 107.861. And I expect this to close within the next 3 hours. So let's go back real quick. So we've got the nice setup here. My confirmation was a little short because my majors hadn't. I'd like to see my majors overbought on both the 2 and the 4 hours. They are on the 4 hour. On the 2 hour, it didn't quite make it, but it is turned and coming down. So I kind of overrode my rule. But the other thing I looked at is the day chart. The pressures, the majors are overbought and going down. So long-term trend is down. Okay, gang, we get a trade this morning. If you want to learn to trade, trading has, I've been trading about 5 years. It has changed my life dramatically. Been one of the best things I've done. What I found was successful for me was finding a group of people who were good at it and who could show me how to do it, and who provided kind of constant guidance in terms of being able to do it right. We're so confident that we can get you to do it right that we will let you trade with company funds once you've been trained. And because you're trading with company funds, you got somebody overseeing what you're doing and making sure that if you start to go off track, we'll get you back on track. So it's been great for me. And because it's been great for me, I'm recommending it for you. And I am fully confident that if you do what we tell you to do, you'll be good at it too. All right. Thanks so much. And we'll see you this afternoon when I send out the overnight trade. All right.